Hello, I'm recording this class. This is the ninth class, 24 in April 2025. This is the group A, 123.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, hello, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine. Sorry because I didn't connect on Tuesday.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
I I couldn't join. I couldn't join because I had a medical situation. So that's why I'm sorry because I didn't warn you.
Okay, okay, no problem. Mm, okay, I think we can start. Let me do something here. Click, click, this. Yes. Okay, so what do you do in your Holy Week?
No, working as usual. Trying to study to stay focused and doing some workout too, and just hanging out with my family, spending family time.
Okay, so you are working in what kind of area or business?
I am a virtual assistant from for an American enterprise,
Okay,
so that's
okay,
why I
that's
didn't
nice.
have festivals, holidays.
Okay, the last session we were talking about connectors and conjunctions with the other students, connectors and conjunctions. But today we have speaking time, or speaking time, no, conversation time. So we're gonna start with some riddles. I saw a video before about riddles. Let me check if I can find that. Okay. Could be this one. This is very interactive. Um, this one too. Okay, could be this one.
Hey, Brightside Detectives, we really need your help here.
Can you hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
These riddles are to be solved as fast as possible. Look at these two people. Both of them seem to be in grave danger, but only one of them is actually risking his life. Which person is it?
Okay. Which person is risking his life? The blind one or the other one that is using his cell phone? What do you think?
The one that he's using his cell phone, because the blind can't feel the
Mhm.
empty space, but the distracted one probably will fall.
Okay, yes. Okay, let's see, let's see.
The gentleman with the cane is out of danger. He'll figure out that the edge of the cliff is ahead with the help of his cane. As for the man engrossed in his
The name of that is cane, no? Like the stick he's using with his hand, cane.
smartphone, he might not notice the edge of the cliff and fall down. While swimming near the shore, Mark has come across 3 young ladies. What the guy doesn't know is that only one of these women is not a mermaid. How can he understand who is who?
Did you understand? You get it?
His mermaid.
Mermaid. Yes. We don't have word reference here. So strange. This one, the fish woman.
Como sirena.
Yes, yes.
Mm, una de ellas no es sirena. Digo,
Yeah,
una de ellas sí es una sirena. Solamente una de ellas.
repeat the video.
How can he understand who is who?
This woman is not a mermaid. This woman is not a mermaid. How can he understand who is who?
Pues la del medio tiene como la piel más rosa. Parece un pescado.
Do you think that?
Yes, I guess.
Look their appearance. Yes, their appearance. For example, the first and the third woman are pretty similar. Their faces.
Yes.
Yes. What other thing can you see? For example, their bodies and the kind of clothes that they are using it.
I think um uh, the one in the middle is not a mermaid, and the other two are like sisters, mermaid sisters.
Okay. Yes, could be. Let's see.
Well, the answer is quite obvious. The guy should dive and check which one of the girls has legs and which 2 are sporting tails.
Okay.
Look at these 2.
The question is in which way he's going to notice which is not a mermaid. Of course. That's like a joke. Okay, next one.
Legs and which 2 are sporting tails. Look at these 2 doctors attentively. Only one of them is a real vet. Which doc is it?
Okay, a real vet. Yes, a real vet. How do you know?
I think it's obvious that the one in the left, because he has gloves. He he's well dressed, and I don't know.
Yes. Maybe the ID card that he's using.
Yeah, see, see, I think.
Okay, let's see. because his gloves. Green.
The real vet is wearing gloves. Each
Yes. Okay.
of these three prisoners is hoping to escape one day, but one of them might do it in the near future. Which one is it?
Which of them is going to escape in the near future?
I think the one in the right behind that poster, he might have
Okay, yes.
a hole or something like that, like a way to get out.
Yeah, maybe he's hiding something behind that poster, no? Yes, could be. Let's see.
The guy who's peacefully reading a book must be planning an escape. Do you see that poster on the wall? It's likely covering a hole. Look at the ground right beneath it. There's some sand from drilling.
Okay.
Maria got lost in an enchanted castle. While looking for a way out, she entered a room filled with similarly dressed gentlemen. They were all cheering for the king. Oh, maybe he could help Maria get out of the castle. But how can the girl figure out which of these men is the king?
Which of these men is the king? How can she figure it out? Which man is the king? I don't know, maybe it's another
None of
joke.
them, none of them is the king. The king isn't there because she is in the throne of his.
Yes?
I
I don't
think
know.
so.
Let's repeat the
The king
video.
will arrive.
Didn't arrive? Ah,
Lost in an enchanted castle. While looking for a way out, she entered a room filled with similarly dressed gentlemen. They were all cheering for the king. Oh, maybe he could help Maria get out of the castle. But how can the girl figure out which of these men is the king?
cheering for the king.
None of them is the king, and they think that she's the
The
king.
king is the man on the right, sitting next to Maria.
I
He's the only one who's looking out the window while everyone else is looking at him.
Okay. Okay, just because they say that they are cheering the king. Yes. So they are in front of the king, the other men. Okay, let's see.
In search of a treasure, you come to this crossroads. Which direction should you pick to find the treasure?
Which direction should you take to find the treasure? North, west, south,
in that, ¿cómo se decía piedra en inglés? In that rock,
stone,
and that stone says south.
south.
So,
Uh-huh, south.
so I don't
So
know. Maybe that way. Maybe the north.
so you're gonna take the north because it's the real south. Could be. Yes, it's the real south. El norte es el verdadero sur. Y si se van por la que dice que es sur, ese no es el sur. So by the north, because the north and the west are pointing, I think, the same
Yes.
path. They are pointing the same path. So let me see.
The answer is actually carved on the stone. Turn the inscription upside down, and it'll say south. David woke up in a hospital.
So at the end, you have to take the south on the right? I think
Mm,
no. Could be. O sea, no, no era como lo decíamos que tocaba tomar el norte, sino directamente hacia el sur, a la derecha.
sí.
I think. I don't know. David woke up in a hospital.
With no memories whatsoever. Soon, 3 girls rushed into his room. Each of them claimed to be his only sister. Can you help David figure out which of these ladies is telling the truth?
Who is his sister? Who is his sister?
I don't know.
I have a theory for
Um,
that.
what? I'm not teacher. I don't know. I would say the blonde one because she's like similar skin tone that him.
Your similar skin? Could
Yes.
be, could be. Figure it out. Uh, his only sister. Can you help
Figure
David?
out which of these ladies is telling the truth?
Or maybe the
Relax it.
red
I think
the red hair
no.
woman, the red hair
I
woman,
would say
because she's very worried. So it's an expression that she has in her face that she's very worried about him. Maybe she's telling the truth, or I don't know, because the blonde woman is like happy.
is not happy. I think she's just relaxed because she already told him that she was his sister.
Okay. Yes. Okay, let's see, let's see.
David's real sister is the girl in the middle. Look, they both have identical birthmarks on their hands.
Because their marks on their hands. Okay. I didn't notice that. Let's see the next one.
Michael was diving when he realized he was about to run out of oxygen. He saw 2 caves nearby. Which cave should he choose to have a chance to survive?
Okay. Which cave should he take to survive? What do you think? The left one, the right one?
I don't see any difference between them.
I see one. You can see it here on the left, like sparkling water here, no? Because the bubbles. Yes?
I thought it was because he was there when you move in the water. That's what I thought. But yes, I would say the right one.
The right? This one?
The right one. Yes.
I think it's the left one. Let's see.
He should opt for the left cave. Have you noticed those bubbles of air coming out of it? It means there must be some dry land inside the cave.
Yes, because the bubbles.
An elderly lady called the police to report that her neighbor, a young woman called Gina, seemed to have disappeared. The woman hadn't seen her for a few days and got worried. When the police arrived at Gina's house, they managed to unlock the door and found Gina inside, tied to a chair with her mouth covered with a scarf. When she could talk again, she told the police that 3 days ago, a robber had broken into her house, tied her, and taken all her money and gadgets. The police officers didn't believe Gina. Why?
Okay. Why they didn't believe Gina? We have like
No.
a we have like a calendar or something like that that says September 15th. No?
Yes.
But why the police didn't believe in Gina? Let's repeat the video from the let's start here.
An elderly lady called the police to report that her neighbor, a young woman called Gina, seemed to have disappeared. The woman hadn't seen her for a few days and got
Ah,
worried.
just see.
When the
Why?
Because if she was tight all that time, the calendar couldn't say 15 September, like in the office of the policeman.
Okay, okay, yes. Yes, you have a point. Yes. Because if it was it was 3 days ago, it could be September 12th. No?
Exactly. And in the
Calendar.
office at the, I don't know, station, police station, said 15.
Yes. September 15 too.
woman hadn't seen her for a few days and got worried.
Yes.
When the police arrived at Gina's house, they managed to unlock the door and found Gina inside, tied to a chair with her mouth covered with a scarf. When she could talk again, she told the police that 3 days ago, a robber had broken into her house, tied her, and taken all her money and gadgets. The police officers didn't believe Gina. Why?
Didn't believe in Gina.
Look at the date on the calendar, over there on the wall. See? It's the same date as the one on the calendar at the police station. But if Gina was tied all this time, who was changing the dates on her calendar?
I've been yearning for this moment.
Three friends, Kathy, Mark, and Lauren, gathered together to catch up on their latest news at Lauren's place. At one point, they decided to play hide and seek. When it was Lauren's turn to look for her friends, she easily found Mark. But even with his help, she couldn't spot Kathy. Can you help Lauren find her friend?
Okay, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, she's in the garbage.
The garbage, no? Garbage pot.
Kathy took her task seriously. Look, she's hiding in a trash can. Megan invited her friends to a restaurant to celebrate her birthday. They had a lot of fun. Megan got the best birthday present ever, a ring with a large diamond. But suddenly, the room plunged into darkness. After several minutes of total confusion, the lights came back on. But Megan's ring was gone. Look at the image attentively and try to figure out who stole it.
Who stole the ring? Ah, I know. Do you know?
Mm, no,
No?
I think the short ginger hair one.
Short hair on the right?
Yes, on the right.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the man. Do you know why?
Yeah, I thought that too, but it would be pretty obvious, no?
Because his water, his glass of water,
I
and
see. See.
yes, uh-huh,
Yes.
on the right, it's like middle empty, and in the left, when he stole the ring, he put the ring in the glass.
It's the waiter. Look at the glass he's holding. He must have put the ring inside. Now there's much more water in
Yes.
it. It's the year 2158. Jim is repairing the roof of his garage. At one point, he slips and falls to the ground and breaks his leg. But the next day, Jim is already walking in the park, looking perfectly fine. How is it possible?
How is that possible? Repeat the video?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Now there's much more water in it. It's the year 2158. Jim is repairing the roof of his garage. At one point, he slips and falls to the ground and breaks his leg. But the next day, Jim is already walking in the park, looking perfectly fine. How is it possible?
Um, I
It
don't know.
confuses.
He was already without a leg.
Don't know. He had already broken his leg.
Yes.
So
Year 2158.
2158.
Jim is repairing the roof of his garage.
Now there's much water.
It's the year 2158. Jim is repairing the roof of his garage.
He's repairing the roof of his garage.
At one point, he slips and falls to the ground and
He slips and falls to the ground and
breaks his
breaks
leg.
his leg.
But the next day, Jim is already walking in the park, looking perfectly fine. How is it possible?
No, I don't know. Could be a joke.
Jim is a robot. See that red light blinking over his left ear? They
Okay.
must have repaired him really fast.
Okay. Because the year. Yes, he's a robot. I don't know. Let's see that one.
Marta was walking through the park near her home in the evening. It was dark and there was nobody around. Suddenly, her bag was grabbed from behind and the person bolted away. Marta took off after them. She was pretty sure this person was a woman, but she couldn't make out her appearance or clothes. The woman disappeared inside a school building. When Marta ran inside, she saw 3 teachers. The girl looked at them attentively and soon figured out which one had taken her bag. Can you do the same?
Oh,
Well,
I
it's
know.
obvious. It's obvious.
Which one?
The purple hair one.
Which one?
The purple hair one. She has like 2 bags.
Two bags. Yes, but I think she's helping the middle one. Ella está ayudando a la del medio porque está con un yeso.
Ay, bueno, sí.
Uh,
I don't know, teacher.
okay, could be the pink hair one or the brown hair one. I think it's the brown hair one. She is not telling the truth about his, how do you say, yeso? Plaster and the cast, the cast. Yes, plaster cast. Let's see.
The woman in the middle wouldn't be able to run with the cast on her leg. The one on the right doesn't have anything in her hands. Where would she hide Marta's bag so quickly? But the woman on the left has a big shopper bag on her shoulder. A real teacher wouldn't need to carry it in the classroom. A wealthy
Oh, I don't
businessman
know. Pretty confusion.
classroom. A wealthy businessman was kidnapped right from his house.
Classroom. Okay. A wealthy businessman was kidnapped right from his house.
The detective who arrived to investigate the case found nothing strange inside, but a mysterious note with a strange set of symbols written on it. There are three suspects: Eric, Ellie, and Colin. Can you help the detective identify the criminal?
Ellie.
Ellie?
Yes.
Okay,
The
yes.
numbers means Ellie.
Yes. The numbers point out Ellie. I think the same. Let's see what's Ellie.
The culprit is Ellie. Her name is the one coded in the note. Susan worked in a clothing store that sold expensive designer items. One day, she discovered that someone had stolen a pair of pants. Look at the people who were inside at that time. Try to figure out who the thief is.
Okay. What do you think? Oh, I know. I can see.
¿Qué fue lo que se robaron? No leí.
A pair of pants or jeans.
Um, the one with the green jacket.
With the green jacket, yes. Because if you can see the pants under the other ones. Yes. Okay.
It's the guy on the right. If you look attentively at his legs, you'll see the pants peeping out from under his jeans.
Yes.
Damos la bienvenida a un nuevo Crossout, un juego de acción multijugador gratuito sobre batallas en vehículos geniales en un mundo posapocalíptico.
Newlyweds Maria
Okay. Next one, and we had a break, okay? This
and
one.
Daniel went to a tropical island on their honeymoon. They stayed at a luxurious hotel. But one day, when they returned from dinner, they found out that someone had broken into their safe and stolen Maria's jewelry. There were several suspects: a maid, Maria and Daniel's neighbors, and the hotel manager. But the maid claimed that she hadn't cleaned any rooms on the newlyweds' floor at all that day. The neighbors said that they had been on an excursion all day and had just returned. And the hotel manager stated that he had several important meetings with clients and hadn't left his office. Can you figure out who the thief is really quick?
Who is the thief?
I would say the man with the backpack.
Uh-huh, yes, because he's carrying like kind of tools or something in his bag, no? I think could be. Yes. Okay, let's see. Maybe he's hiding something.
The neighbors stole the jewelry. Have
Uh-huh.
you noticed a bolt cutter in their bag? Why
Yes.
would they need it on an excursion?
Yes. Okay, we're going to have a break of 10 minutes, so let's continue at 8:56. Right?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, are you there, Sarah?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, we're going to finish the video. Let's put another activity, I think. Okay, let's see.
David worked at a construction site. Once, someone attacked him, and the unconscious man was taken to a hospital. Police officers who arrived to investigate the case had three suspects: Alex, Ryan, and John. Alex said,
Okay, repeat the video. I think it's better here.
excursion. David worked at a construction site. Once, someone attacked him, and the unconscious man was taken to a hospital. Police officers who arrived to investigate the case had three suspects: Alex, Ryan, and John. Alex said that he had been putting tiles on the roof when the accident happened. Ryan confessed that he'd been sleeping under a tree. And John claimed that he'd been laying bricks at that time. Who's lying?
Who's lying? Tiles on the roof when that's gonna happen. I've been sleeping under the tree. Who's lying? What do you think?
I don't know, teacher. Can you listen?
Yes, I
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. Yes.
Okay. I think the red shirt one.
Which one? The
The
red hair?
red thing. Yes.
The red shirt? Why?
I don't know. His face.
His face? I think the second one because he said that he had been sleeping under the tree. Why is he sleeping? Supposed to be that he has to be working.
Yes. Yes. I don't know, teacher.
Okay, let's see.
Alex was the one to hurt David. The building has no roof yet, so he couldn't be putting tiles up
Okay.
there.
Yes, the
Ahora la
building
tiene.
doesn't have roof. Uh-huh. Yes, it's true. Okay, let's put another one. And what's the correct sentence? This one.
Responding to emails takes time, but not with Grammarly. In a few clicks, Grammarly's generative AI drafts.
Okay, correct the mistakes in the sentences. What is the mistake here? Or
She's,
the mistakes?
let's go visit her and her brother. Es una mistake. Que tiene
Let's
que
go
ir la
visit
persona.
her and her brother. Okay, let's go visit her and her brother. Hello, Kelly. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. And you?
Pretty good. Okay. Let's see, let's see.
Let's go visit her and her brother.
Let's go visit her and her brother. Okay. Do you ever play the guitar while chew gum? ¿Quién quiere? ¿Kelly o Sara? ¿Cuál es el error ahí? Los errores.
Pues yo no sé. O sea, yo he visto que ese tipo de preguntas lo ponen con du al principio también a veces los nativos. Pero yo lo pondría como, have you ever played the guitar while chewing gum?
Okay. Yes.
Eso es lo que yo
Have
haría.
you ever Have you ever played the guitar while chew gum? While okay.
Do you ever play the guitar?
Okay. Do you ever play the guitar while chewing gum? Is the correct one.
Se pueden colocar dos ing en la misma oración. No, ¿verdad?
Bueno, aquí
Sería,
este play
do
lo
you
cambiaron,
ever,
¿no? Do you ever play the guitar while chewing gum?
do you ever playing the guitar while?
Ya, o sea, lo que cambiaron ahí son los los gerundios.
Ajá.
Ok. Según este do while chewing gum me genera confusión esta, espérate. Entonces, dice, did you ever play the guitar while chewing gum? Do you ever play the guitar while chewing gum? Chew gum, no? This is the first one.
Teacher, sería, pues sería yo la correcta. Do you ever play the guitar while chewing gum?
Dice aquí, la parte do you ever playing con ing, do
Ajá.
you ever playing, está mal estructurada. Dice, do you
Ajá.
ever es correcto para hacer una pregunta de hábito, que si alguna vez tú, ¿sí? Alguna vez tú,
Sí, claro, ahí
pero
es
es,
lógico que no debe ir gerundio porque no está ejecutando ninguna acción. En
ajá,
cambio, while chewing, sí, porque ahí se está refiriendo a que está ejecutando una acción. Es lógico, creo.
ajá. Entonces dice, do you ever se debe usar el verbo en forma base, o sea, sin modificaciones. Eh, en infinitivo, pero sin el to, ¿sí? No el gerundio en forma ing. En vez de playing debe ser play. Do you ever play? Ok, alguna vez tú. Entonces ese do you ever, es decir, alguna vez tú.
While chewing gum.
Okay, next one. The book is covered with dust because she left it in the old barn. ¿Cómo sería esa? ¿Cómo creen?
Um,
The book is covered with dust.
no sé, pues así parece tener mucho sentido, pero de pronto el cover, en vez de cover, covered,
The is covered es cubierto o it is covered está cubierto. It's covered. The book, no, ahí
de
está bien.
pronto es
The
covered,
book's
covered,
covered
o sea, en pasado el covered.
No,
with
teacher,
dust.
se le agrega el L a cover. The book is
LD.
Sí,
covered,
eso es lo que estoy diciendo,
yes,
que el book is
with
covered
dust
with dust because she
because
left it in the old barn.
ajá, es que el cover ahí necesita el participio pasado del verbo cover, que es covered.
Okay.
Y pues
Is covered with
el verbo
dust.
principal siempre debe estar en participio pasado, ¿no? Y el participio pasado sería agregándole la ed,
¿Y este with
o
está
me
bien?
equivoco. Eh,
No, yo creo que sería covered in dust.
yo la organizaría. The book is
Ah,
covered with dust because she left it in the old barn.
bueno, este se puede usar el in también. Y el
Sí, lo
with
que está diciendo.
también. Sí, y el with.
El libro está cubierto de polvo porque ella lo dejó en el granero viejo.
Ajá. Y el otro. Ay. Old barn. Ah, old barn, yes. Let's see.
Ajá. Mm.
The book is covered with dust because she left it in the old barn.
Ambas son correctas. Se puede usar con el with
Ajá.
o con in, ¿ok? Este de acá.
O sea, con el with
Eh,
está bien.
está cubierto, ajá, is covered.
Cover with
Okay.
there
There are some
are
birds in the cage. Eso está fácil.
sería que organizar la pregunta.
No, es corregir solamente una palabra, creo. Creo yo, ¿no?
There are a
Okay.
bird in the cage.
No, el are no iría
O
ahí si es uno
there
solo.
are some
Perdón, sí,
birds, agregarle la S.
there is a bird in the cage.
Bueno,
O one, I don't
hay
know,
dos
en su defecto.
formas. Si estamos hablando solo del que vemos ahí, que es el violín, es uno solo, ¿cierto? Entonces, there is, there is a bird in the cage. Acuérdense que
O there
some,
are some birds, se le agrega la S a bird in the cage. Hay
ajá,
algunos.
si hubiera varios, puede ser birds también. There are some birds, ¿cierto? Pero no sé si están hablando del que está en la imagen. Si es que está hablando de la imagen, pues ahí sí tocaría corregir un poco ¿no? de cosas, ¿no? There is a bird. Sería este is y aquí un a. Pero si es solamente corregir una, sería birds. Vamos a ver.
There are some
Claro.
birds in the cage.
¿Ah? Yo sería solamente una, birds.
La
Okay,
S.
next one. Let's see the next one. I have 4 brothers. It's pretty easy.
Ahí aplica lo mismo, ¿no? I have 4 brothers.
Brothers, ajá. Sí, está padre.
Solo la S nada más.
Yes. Have 4 brothers.
I have 4 brothers.
My mother is at home. Where is yours? ¿Qué está mal ahí? Hello, Miguel.
Creo que eso se llama apóstrofe. Ahí no debería ir el guión, sino debe ir
The
junto.
apostrophe? Okay. Erase the apostrophe. Yes?
Sí.
Without the apostrophe. Okay. My mother is at home. Where's yours?
My mother is at home.
Uh-huh.
Where is yours?
Yes, the apostrophe. My mother bought a new pair of gloves last week. ¿Quién la dice primero?
Sería gloves en plural.
Uh-huh, gloves. Yes, gloves.
My mother bought a new pair of gloves last week.
I has just finished my breakfast.
Ahí tienes que ir el have, no have.
Uh-huh. Have. I have just finished.
Y ahí
No.
el finish, no sé si queda igual o se pondría con ed.
Sí, ese creo que también lleva también la corrección ahí,
Sí, me
sí.
parece que también.
Estaba pensando. Entonces, I just, aunque yo también podría borrar el I have just.
El
I
has no
just.
debería ir.
El past. El has no
El
debería ir.
has.
Puede ser I just finished, ¿cierto? I
Puede
just
ser I
finished
just finished en pasado my breakfast,
my
o I
breakfast.
have just finished my breakfast.
Okay. Let's see.
I have just finished my breakfast.
Ok, con el have, que era la obvia, y poner el finished.
¿Cómo
Bien.
actúa el have y el just en español? ¿Cómo iría?
Have just, yo he acabado, no, yo he, justo, yo acabé, yo he acabado, no, ¿cómo sería ahí? Have just, ese es de
Es que el just funciona
acabar
como
de,
acabado. Es que el just funciona como acabado porque es de que se acaba de completar la acción.
dice la expresión have just en inglés se traduce al español como acabar de hacer algo, se usa para hablar de una acción,
Exacto. Entonces sería como,
acabar de
eh,
terminar el desayuno.
ajá, he acabado de terminar mi desayuno.
Es un poquito redundante, pero sí se usa así. Ok. O terminarse, ¿no? Terminarme el desayuno.
Pero también con solo I just es válido.
Sí,
Sin el have.
I just. Y también lo he visto sin el have. I was sorry to hear of his mother death. ¿Cuál sería la corrección?
El verbo to
Que
be.
tiene que ir mother con posesión.
For hears.
I'm sorry
I
to
was
hear of this
sorry to
mother.
hear of his mother's death.
¿No? Mother's death. Muerte de su mamá. Siguiente, Kelly, siguiente.
I was sorry to hear of his mother's death.
When he arrived at the hotel yesterday, he signed the guest book. Creo que hay dos que hay que corregir. When he arrived at the
El
hotel.
arrive van pasado y el sign
Ajá.
también.
Llegar y los dos verbos.
Sí. El arrive van pasado. Vamos a ver el signed. He signed the guest book. Yes, él firmó.
When he arrived at the hotel yesterday, he signed the guest book.
Yes, correct. Okay, that's one. He have already studied.
Started.
¿No?
No. Para mí ese es el is. He is
Y el
already
has,
starting.
pues va. El has. He has already started.
Él ya había
Se le agrega el verbo.
iniciado, ¿cierto? He had already started. Él ya había
Yes.
empezado. Entonces, el had va ahí. He had empezado. Already started. Ah, lo ponen con has. Él ya ha empezado. Es que
Sí, de
ahí
teacher
puede
lo que
ser
me
los
dije.
dos. Ahí puede ser los dos, ¿no? Puede ser el had del ya había o el has con el ya ha empezado, ¿cierto? Cualquiera de los dos es correcto. Con el had en pasado o el has en presente. Él ya ha empezado o él ya había empezado. The book is covered with dust. Esa ya la habíamos hecho. Miguel, ¿cómo queda esta?
Covered with dust because she left them.
Solo hay una que está mal.
Solo hay una, ¿cierto?
Sí.
De, ¿no?
¿Sí? No. No, están hablando de algo que está cubierto, entonces lo mencionan con el de.
She left them in the old barn.
Bueno, cover es cubrir. Y para que quede cubierto, ¿cómo lo dirías?
Pero no hay uno, teacher, hay dos errores.
¿Sí? Ah, with us because she left them. Ah, sí, sí. El them también. Sí, aquí no la ponen, pero no es repetida, sino con otro error
Pero ese
diferente.
de-
El them también. Entonces, cubierto, covered. Yes, covered. She left it. Oh, le quité el sonido.
The book is covered with dust because she left it in the old barn.
¿No? Y lo dejó en el
Ujú.
granero here. El it y el covered. Bueno, Kelly, next one. Mr. Williams, come to New York last year. ¿Cómo quedaría ese, Kelly?
Mm, sería Mr. Williams, come, pero no sería come, sino come.
Ok, en pasado, ¿sí? Came. Came
Exacto.
to New
Ajá.
York.
To New
Okay, let's see.
York last, last year.
Last year.
Mr. Williams came to New York last year.
Yes. I usually eat in lunch or noon. ¿Cómo quedaría?
El verbo ir sería
Eating
normal.
sería en
On
infinitivo, pues,
sería
y el on serían in o
At. I
at, sí.
usually eat. Normalito,
Sería
¿sí?
eat. Ahí, pues yo digo que sería I usually eat lunch at noon.
At noon, sí. I usually eat lunch at noon. Something usual.
le pega Fanny.
I usually eat lunch at noon.
Okay. I will finish read the newspaper in a few minutes. ¿Cómo quedaría esa?
Reading,
I will finish reading. Finish. Okay, let's see.
I will finish reading the newspaper in a few minutes.
Reading, yes. I will finish reading. Un gerundio ahí para corregirlo. Yo terminaré de leer, ¿cierto? Newspaper in a few minutes. I finished reading that book last night.
El verbo finish en pasado.
es que ahí se puede de dos formas, ¿no?
¿Cuál? ¿Cuál es
Se
la
puede
otra?
decir creo que es pasado perfecto, que se llama hace tiempo, y también se puede decir en pasado simple.
Ok, sí. Pasó perfecto con el had.
Sí,
Let's
quedaría de
see.
pronto, I have finished reading that book last night, o puede ser, I finished reading that book last night.
Let's see. Yes, I
I finished
finished.
reading that book last night.
Ya solito el finished. Sí, también se puede con el past perfect. Tokyo is a large city in Japan. Creo que solo una.
The largest.
The
No,
largest.
is the
Oh,
largest.
is the largest.
Sí,
Creo que es la
largest.
más grande, ¿no? Tokio es la más grande ciudad en Japón.
Ujú.
Yes.
Si es así, entonces sí es the largest. Pero si Tokio solamente es una grande, entonces sería Tokyo is a large city. Pero en este caso creo que es the largest, la más grande, ¿cierto?
Tokyo is the largest city in Japan.
Yes. I enjoy listening music while studying English. Eso está fácil. ¿Cómo quedaría?
Pues yo sé que el study tiene que ir con ing, pero el enjoy listening to music while studying English, no estoy muy segura de si está bien gramaticalmente poner dos ing en una misma frase.
Okay, I enjoy listen to music. Dices tú,
While studying English.
while studying English. ¿Sí? Entonces sería primero listen to music con el infinitivo to while studying English. Listen. I enjoy listening to music. O podría ser de I enjoy listening to music con ing también while studying English.
Sí, exacto. Por eso no sé si está bien, de pronto dos ing en una misma frase.
Porque enjoy,
I
sí,
enjoy listening.
sí es correcto, los dos con ing. El enjoy me dice a mí que tiene como que poner un gerundio. ¿Sí? Todo lo que es enjoy, como todo lo que tenga que ver con un aspecto que tú disfrutas, con un gerundio. ING. I enjoy listening. I enjoy singing. I enjoy eating to music while studying English.
To music while studying English.
Okay, the post office is 2 kilometers from our house. ¿Cómo quedaría?
2 kilometers from our house.
2 kilometers. Yes, I think. 2 kilometers.
The post office is 2 kilometers from our house.
Kilometers. His cars does not seem to be bad damage.
Pues yo sé que el sim tiene que ir como seems. His car does not seems to be bad damage.
Y el car sería en singular.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Question 20.
His car does not.
Badly. Badly. His
I
car
see.
does not seem to be badly damaged. Sí, ese bad ahí estaba como rarito. Badly. Okay, next one. Miguel,
Not seem to be badly damaged.
let's go. ¿Cómo quedaría esa? What's your score? Ah, no. Ya terminamos.
No sabría darle la respuesta a eso, profe. No sé cómo nos fue.
Grammar quiz. Yes. Considering our class.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I help you improve your English level. Number 1. Me and my friends are going to start a new rock band.
Ok, tenemos esa. Miguel. Me and my friends are going to start a new rock band. Espérame a ver. Demos esta como ejemplo, a ver cómo la hace ella, ¿listo? Y después seguimos.
Yo creo que ahí
Sí,
pone el My Friends and I.
puede ser, sí.
In number 1, the error
My friends and I. Yes.
is me and my friends. It should be my friends and I.
I.
We need to use the subject pronoun I instead of the object pronoun me. It's also polite to mention yourself last in a list of subjects. Friends. Number 2. This is one of the most important issue that we're facing.
Ok, ¿cómo quedaría esa? This is one of the most. This is
Issues
one
that we're
of the more
facing at.
important issues that we're facing.
Debe ser de pronto también en la palabra issues, que el resto estaba bien estructurada. This is one of the most important we are facing.
Pues yo he visto
Let's
que a
see.
veces utilizan el artículo o preposición, no sé, at al final cuando dicen we're facing at, pero pues no sé.
Puede ser, sí. Como un phrasal verb. Vamos a ver.
Okay, and number 2, it should be this is one of the most important issues, plural. And that
Issues, yes. Plural. La única que nos pone ahí. Siguiente.
I think her cats eat more food than my dog do.
I think her cats eat more
Does.
food
That my dog does.
than that my dog do. More food than my dog does. ¿Cierto? Dices tú, does.
Pues yo digo que es lo único el does.
Okay, and
Yo
number
también
3, we have a subject-verb agreement error.
Does. ¿No?
It should be, I think her cats eat more food than my dog does. The singular subject. Each of the students have to submit their assignment by next week.
Each of the students have to submit their assignment by next week. ¿Cómo nos quedaría?
assignment, va con plural.
Their assignments, en plural.
Sí, yo creo, porque está hablando de las tareas de los estudiantes.
Assignments
Yes,
by,
yes.
yes, by next week. By the next week could be two.
También el de by the next week. Bueno, que algunas veces se omite ese
Okay,
¿no?
number 4 is a tricky one. It's
Ajá.
also a
Ok, aquí nos corrigen el students. Each of the
Claro.
students
Students.
have to submit. Cada uno de los estudiantes tiene que, ok, es así, me corcha, la verdad.
Pero,
Porque ahí
bueno,
se está hablando de cada uno en singular. Entonces, por eso ella corrige el has. Vamos a ver qué dice ella.
Okay, number 4 is a tricky one. It's also a subject-verb agreement error. It should not be have to, even though students is plural because of the word each is singular. So the verb should be singular as well. Each has to, not have to. Number
Ok.
5. I seen a great movie last week.
Ok. Por ese age tenemos que poner ahí el siguiente, si es ¿en qué? Presente simple con la forma singular. I seen a great
Weekend
movie
with my boyfriend.
last weekend with my boyfriend.
Ahí fue a ver dos, ¿no? El pasado perfecto y el pasado
Ahí
simple.
sería, bueno, sí. I saw o I watched. I
Oh, I
saw
have seen a great movie last weekend with my boyfriend.
también. Yes. Ok.
This is a very common error. It should be I saw a great movie last weekend with my boyfriend. We only use seen with the present perfect. I have seen. But the past simple tense of see is saw. And we need to use the past simple because we have last weekend. We're talking about something that happened in the past and finished in the past. Number 6. There's many reasons why I prefer spring over winter.
There's many reasons why I prefer spring over winter. That is easy, I
There
think.
are.
There are.
there
There
I
are.
prefer.
Yes, there are. So, there are many reasons why I prefer.
Here we have another subject-verb agreement error. There are many reasons. Reasons is plural, so we need to use the plural form, are, and not there is. Number 7. Jake and his family have been living in New York since 3 years.
Jake and his family have been living in New York since 3 years.
Pues
Which
ahí
is
no sé
the
qué tan común sea ver el since. Pues generalmente uno ve
El
como 3
sí,
years ago.
here, not.
Jake and his family have been living in New York for 3 years. Utilizaríamos el
Es
for.
que yo he visto que el since lo utilizan como since the last 3 years. Pero si no están con ese artículo, o sea, con esas palabras, pues yo diría que sería en New York 3 years ago.
O con el for también. Puede ser. Vamos a ver qué dicen.
Okay, in this one, the error is since. It should be Jake and his family have been living in New York for 3 years. This is a common error with non-native English speakers. For is used with a period of time, like 3 years, while since is used with a point in time. Since 2021, for example.
Ok, sí, es más específico ese since. Desde el 2000 tales, desde enero, desde el desde, ah, no sé, desde el 19 de tales.
Example. Number 8. My sister didn't used to play with dolls as a child. She preferred playing with toy dinosaurs.
Ok, esta es la última, chicos. Nos podemos ir. My sister didn't used to play with dolls as a child. She preferred
El
playing with
use,
toys.
el use no tiene que ir con ed porque ya se está utilizando
Ah,
el verbo auxiliar did.
My sister didn't use, sin el de, to play with dolls. Uh-huh. She preferred playing with toy dinosaurs. Ok, vamos a ver. Veo algo raro ahí.
Okay, in this one, it should not be didn't used to. It should be didn't use to. The correct form after didn't is the base form of the verb use, not used.
Okay.
She used to play with dinosaurs. She didn't use to play with dolls. Number
Okay, guys, we finished this session and see you next week in Tuesday. On Tuesday,
Thank you,
sorry.
teacher. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Teacher,
Bye.
sorry
Bye.
for class. Lo prometo, el martes se me olvidó. Y hoy, parce, si no es por una alarma, no lo puedo creer. Profe, en serio. Uy, me metí un susto. Yo, miércoles, de verdad que no tocaba eso, bro. Pero bueno, al
Bueno,
menos alcanzó.
dale,
El
dale.
martes, el martes. Listo.
Martes.
Chao, profe.
Listo. Bye bye.